And I am live. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon from the UK. How are you doing? I think it's nearly break time for people who are working. Happy Tuesday. How is the family? Compliments of the season to you all. Just give me 1 minute. I just want to be sure that, I'm audible. My voice is. Just 1 minute, please. So that, okay, that's fine. Right. Happy Tuesday. I've said that before, but I'm saying it again. Happy Tuesday. Please let me know where you're watching me from. Just put in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're going to catch the replay as well, I would really love to know where you're watching from. So today is not it's not a big deal. It's not something that you've not heard me say before, but it's just to also, remind you that the year has come to an end. Yes, we only have one day. After today, now it's only tomorrow. We'll pay Happy New Year by the grace of God, midnight of um, tomorrow. Yeah. So let me know where you're watching me from. Thank you. Thank you, those of you that are watching me. Just put in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm just here to remind you that we only have 1 day and a half for 2020. Yes, 1 day and a half. But could it be 1 day and a half more? Because 1 hour is already nearly gone from half of today. Yes, so we've spent about 13 hours in today, so 11 hours. So 1 day, 11 hours to 2026 by the grace of God. What is your plan towards 2026? And that's why I'm here to invite you. If you don't have plan, towards 2026, you don't have anything set out that is going to change in 2026, because I tell you this for free, you cannot be doing the same thing over and over again and expect that some kind of miracle will happen. There's no such thing as you're doing the same thing over and over again, you expect miracle to happen. No, there has to be a seed that rain will fall on, that will now germinate. And I see a lot of people, especially nurses here. I'm not sorry, because that's it. 1% of all the nurses I've spoken with, only 1% has the courage to dare to do something different. 1%. I don't know what the fear. In fact, the 1%, if they go to the stage of the next stage, yes, of curiosity to see what's in there, maybe half of it, I don't know if there's half of a percentage, would really say, okay, I think I want to do this. So what it just baffles me how people keep doing the same thing over and over again, and we are expecting some kind of different result. 2026, I know a lot of us will go to church tomorrow. From some people even start from 9 o'clock, from 9 up until 12 midnight. We are there firing. Yes, we need to fire against 2020 for 2026. But you know what, you also need to take action. All of those fire and everything. Me, I'm a fire girl. If they say who fires, like, we'll see, I'm fire, but I'm still doing the work, because my own God, the kind of God I serve, is not the one that is doing magic. He is merciful. Is a wonderful God. Is God that will show mercy on you, that will favor you. Even if you're not worth it, God gives. But there must be something you are doing to merit it as well. Your physical efforts. So, and that is why, today I'm here to invite you to our last webinar of the year 2025. Today is the last webinar for this year, because if you don't have plan against 2026, I can tell you, they're nothing. All of those, tomorrow, God, 2026 will be better. It will be better only if you make it better. It will be better only if you take the next step to make it better. You can't be doing the same thing. Everything you did in 2025 from January to December 2025 that did not pay you, you want to continue in 2026, and you are now praying to cross over to say, let it be better. You need to do something else if you want it to be better, really. You need to do something else. And I can tell you this, 2022, December 2022, like crossover night 2022 to 2023, I knew that everything I've done 5 years plus in the UK that has not paid me, I cannot carry it into 2023 and be doing the same thing. I cried, I prayed, crossing over to 2023. I was on the fire altar. So you are going to fire tomorrow, but make sure that you have something planned that you're going to be doing in 2026, different from all that you've done from January to December of 2025. And that is why this invitation, especially for that person, who is looking to at least put him or herself in another path, in another position, who is looking to change something in the year 2026. Sign up for our last webinar of 2025. My website is here, just www.felicia-olaime.com. Go and sign up. Get the information, because I can tell you, whatever information you have in this life is what will help you to take you to the next level that you want in your life. Àwọn Yorùbá máa sọ kíní kan, wọ́n ní ẹni tí kò bá mọ bí tẹ́gbẹ́ ti là, ó máa sáré pẹ́, àbí mo ṣàmùkú máa sá eré gan, á máa wá ọ̀nà gidi. But if you don't know, if you don't have the information, you will just keep running. And that is why, we are always here. I am always here to share information with you. So if you're a hardworking professional out there, you see juggling those multiple jobs, things can change for you if you decide to make the change happen. Things can change for you only if I cannot change things for you. I cannot decide for you what to do to help you change. You are the only one that can make that decision. You are the only one that can sit and sleep. Wọ́n ní tó bá kọwájú sí ẹ, kò tá, tó bá kẹ̀yìn sí ẹ, kò tá, tó bá ti kù wọ́n nìkan, you alone. You have to rethink. You have to have a rethink. You have to think of next year, 2026, what is going to change for me? If you want anything to change for you, you have to make that change. You have to make the change happen. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So go and sign up and watch the webinar. Watch the webinar, see if it's what you can do. Nonsense. Maybe somehow you'll come across this video. Go and watch the webinar and see if there's something you want to do. Hey. Me, I talk my own now. I talk my own, because you will not say you don't have the information. Every day in, day out. The only time I have not come out from the last 5 days, it was yesterday. And that was because yesterday, me, you say I did Lori Bed Trout. I was so tired. I just, everything I did yesterday, inquiries order. I do my bed later in the night. So yesterday was I just felt I wanted to rest and relax. So I'm here today sharing this information because we have our live webinar again tonight at holiday. Imagine okay, we cannot do live web, we cannot do webinar because holiday is out there. But because we know that people need to make, because I know a lot of us, especially we Africans, sorry, my people, we leave things in the last minute. And I'm guilty of that, right? Sometimes we leave things in the last minute. They say, okay, I didn't get it back. Like tomorrow, I told myself, there's not much meat in the freezer. We leave things in the last minute. And that is why, we've taken it upon ourselves to still do webinar. I'm still doing a Zoom meeting tonight, and it's the last one for tonight. If you sign up on my website and you want to know more and all of that. And, we know that people leave things to the last minute, and that's why we are still open for that information, for you to get that information. It's calm down 1 day and 11 hours to 2026. By the grace of God, we will cross over. But when you cross over into something different. Cross over, that New Year resolution. What is your own New Year resolution? What are you resolving to? What are you? Are you still going to be doing those things those back-to-back shifts and everything. I told you, 2022 stroke 2023, I prayed so fervently that God, I knew that this thing that I've done for 5.5 years no pay me. I need to look for something different. I needed to look for something different. And I prayed to God, and I was intentionally searching. In the process of where we were intentionally searching, we did things that didn't work out. Did I give up? No, there's no give up in my diary. I need to continue. We cannot give up on success. You need to continue. We cannot give up on success. So, and I was searching, and even when I saw this, business, it was not the regular way that people will see it. It's not like information is flying about like this. It was exclusive for me. God just made it exclusive. God just made it like, oh no, this is for you. This particular one, I want to present it to you in a very special way. And it came in a special way. Because probably if it has come maybe, in an ad form, maybe I saw maybe advert, I probably would have clicked, or maybe I wouldn't, because I wasn't an ad person. I would just wait for that to me. I think I've even seen videos on YouTube prior to when I saw my mentor's message on Messenger. I think I have seen videos, but because you are not open to all of those things, you're just waiting for that 2 minutes to skip, or that 1 minute to skip the video. I probably have seen this. Yeah, it's just occurring to me. The way we now do ads and all of those things. In my mind, I think I've seen something similar, But the way this came to me came in my inbox. Special delivery from God. That's how I saw my business opportunity. I call it special delivery because it can only be God. It can only be through my prayer and my searching. That God knew that, okay, this girl, if she sees ad, she will not click. But I know that if I send somebody to do a special delivery for her, she will grab it and check it out. And that special delivery came. Initially, I ignored it. And but if you have the Spirit of God in you, that you will not, the other party will not rest. You too, you will still be somehow searching. And my mentor did not rest, kept sending this message, sent it again. And then the third time was when I opened it, and I like, wow. But the moment I was able to open it, I did my due diligence, watched the webinar, I dove deeper to see in depth what the business is about. And when I saw it, I knew that I was going to do this business. Regardless, I knew I was going to do the business. I just told myself that I think this is it for me. Because number one, there was a signal. Number two, I was searching. I was looking for something, right? I was looking for something different. And I found this February 2023. So 2 months into 2023. Yeah, 2 months from that crossover night that I was praying. So if I'd only prayed and I just said, I me only share something like this, so I cannot do clinical, I cannot do this, I cannot do on social media. Who that won't help? I cannot my dear sisters and brothers, I probably will still be there, juggling multiple jobs. There will not be peace of mind. This one I said I was just in bed trapped yesterday. Who bombed me? Because it was very cold. And I just said, you know what? I just remain here. Cup of tea. They bring my children on holiday. So, I was pampered yesterday. But if I didn't have business, honestly, I'm telling you, because in my mind, I already be calculating. January is long. I need to do agency to make sure that, because salary of December is already finished. Or it's finishing by on the 1st or on the 2nd or Monday. It will already be gone. And January would just be like more and more. If I didn't have business, I'll probably be like, okay, I need to take shift. And the last day I worked was on the 26th of December, and I'm not back to work until the 2nd, until next year. And one thing this taught me is that obedience to God as well. If you're a Christian, or if you just believe in the universe, if you see the signal, if you have the instinct to do something, go after it. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. You're just saying, God, I wish I can get this. I wish I can have this. I wish I can have a luxurious life. I wish my life can be better. I wish I don't have to go to work in this cold weather. But what are you doing to make sure that comes to reality? Because you can only wish, Wish will always be wish if you don't do something to make that wish or the dream come to materialize. Hmm? Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Claudia. I hope I'm giving you value. Please prepare for 2026. Start now. Now. It's not too late. Some of us like to leave things to last minute, and that's why some of us are here to tell you that okay, even if you are leaving it till the last minute, we are still here. Even if you are leaving it to the last minute, we are still here. Go and watch our info session. Go onto my website. We have live webinar tonight. Sign up for the live webinar. Watch this business if it's a business for you. It's a digital business, right? That you can run from anywhere. You do the marketing part or advertising part. That's all you need to do. We train you on how to do that as well, on how to attract the right people. Like I told you, of course, I'm a registered nurse, so I kind of know registered nurses struggle because I've been through that struggle before. Multiple shift, long hours on our feet. Some of us already, coming down with sciatica and all of that. Yes, it's typical of nurses here because we stand a lot. And, I kind of know their struggle. I've attracted a lot of nurses, right? But then I realized that some of us are so afraid. Some of us are, we don't want to move away from our comfort zone. And now I'm thinking in my head, I'm shifting away from nurses because I cannot rojọ́ too much. I love my, support workers. I love my, I have PhD holders in my team, doctors. I love my IT professionals. I have them. We have them. We have data analysts in our team, and we have amazing people. We have people who are really ready to change something about their trajectory. People are ready who are ready to move to the next level of their life. People, of course, people who are in high rank in their jobs, but they know that job cannot give them that the kind of life they want. Jobs cannot. I have X-ray, I have people who are in X-ray technician, you call them, or X-ray, I don't know what you call them, but people in that other paramedic fields apart from nursing. So I'm kind of moving away from it. Be a little job. Nurses know how to make you talk, and I'll go and think about it. We love our 9 to 5. Keep doing it. If it will give you what you want, it's up to you. 2026 Lutunde. All that you have done from 2020, whatever you have been working, what has it done for you? Have you achieved those dreams? Those you are comfortable, which is of course normal. You'll be comfortable in Iloibo. You'll be comfortable with BC. Yeah, because everything is on credit. I was saying here the other day, I said, okay, you mortgage a house. Of course, you are homeowner. Good, very good. But every month you pay for maybe 25 years. God bless you, and you came to this country at the age of 40. You mortgage house at 45 plus 25 years is 70. And okay, you got the car of your choice, your beautiful brand new luxurious car. Then you're paying monthly, right? You pay monthly for maybe 5 years. You finish paying that one. You use that car for another 2 years. That's already 7 years old. And you'll be thinking, oh, my car is already old. It's already 7 years old. Then you go and get another one. Sell that one, put that one down as deposit. I'm telling you this because I know it. This is what we do here. You put deposit down, you carry a new one, and you pay again every month. How long are we going to do that for? How long? People are going cash down, carry money, on our motor to 2026 pre-order in our business system. It's not a get rich quick. There's nothing. See, if you know that you're not ready for business, you cannot put in the work, you cannot put in the time. Of course, it's not a get rich quick. But honestly, when I started my business, I was doing back to back because of automation. That is why people like us can still run a business even with our 6 days a week. Then when we started, we could still run a business and eventually 2 years later become a coach in the business and the same business. Even with my little time that I was putting there, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, I was still able to build a thriving business. If you give yourself time, if you give yourself to learn, if you are open to learning, right, you're open to explore, you have an open mind, because some people are already fixated. Some people's mind are already fixated. You're asking about referral, about what? We don't do referral here. This is not a referral system. This is a business that requires customers. Yes, business partners. So if you have a business that you can do without transaction, without people, put it in the comment section. Let's see what business you can do without people. Let's see what shop, maybe grocery shop, whatever shop you can open, even if you are Tesco, even if you are Lidl, even if you are Sainsbury. If people don't enter those shops, they will close down. There was a shop that closed down recently somewhere. I think they matched it with another one. Probably because patronage was low there. So for every business to thrive, for every business to survive, for you to make profit in everything, there must be transaction. So don't come and ask me about do I need to bring people? We teach you how to attract the right people. I just told you that I attract the right people. I attract healthcare professionals. I attract people that I know that I want to work with. I attract nurses, but now I want to be distracted. I don't want to attract them anymore because I just but you want to relate. I don't want to talk too much. Sorry, nurses, but I'm not really sorry because that's what you've been doing to me 2 years for 2 years plus. Emma Rumilejo, if you know, I want to work with people who are ready to work. I want to work with people who are open-minded, right? You are open. You know that business in this life requires people to thrive. You know that okay, you need to do your marketing, you need to do your advertising. I can tell you, all of those shows that you are seeing, Funke Akindele, Iyabo Ojo, and all of those, you see all those nice posts and clinical that they do on social media that you are glued to. That is marketing. In fact, I was thinking, oh no, me and my children will go and watch behind the scenes on the first, but I saw that no, the flight is really crazy. I'm not going to watch for just to watch something like that and pay that much for flights. So all those things you're seeing, that's advertisement. They are marketing what they are doing. They are marketing. So you cannot sit down there and say, me, I don't want to do business that don't they need people. So which business you want to do that don't need people? You are on a long thing. So if you don't have open mind, you don't know that social media online is the new gold mine now. Online is where people are now thriving. Brands will see you and find you and say, oh, you know what, we love what you're doing. Even if you're not running business, you're just coming out to do skits. Shebi auntie in those days, that auntie that we all of you, me and me, Oslara, you that you are always saying, why she carrying camera? Shebi, what is that? Different brand deals. Different brand deals. That woman is now, content creator, original content creator. Where don't she join us anymore? So I tell you this and I challenge you today. 2026, what are you doing differently? You still want to be packing those shifts, agency here and there. Go and watch your webinar and give yourself permission to succeed in life. Give yourself that permission. We can only give you the information. We cannot force you to try. We cannot force you to, take the next step. Like I was speaking with one auntie yesterday. I don't know if she's watching me. I'm not mentioning names. And the call came from when I was sleeping. I just picked it. Okay, I think I know what business it is. You have not even, okay, you've watched webinar, you see the structure. Well, webinar will only give you overview, the structure. If you want to get something in depth, companies we partner with and all of that, you pay your $149. Yes, that's how our system, it's business. There are processes, right? And it is refundable within 30 days. She has not even watched, the in-depth. I see some of you already cut yourself off by watching webinar. You are cutting yourself off of the juice in my business. You only watch webinar and say, I think I know what the business is about. You don't know anything. You don't have any information. Overview. We use social media through attraction marketing. One. Number two, we use sales funnel, which is your website, which that filters, people that is not interested. That's number two. Number three, we already source the product partnership for you. I was listening to a lady yesterday. She's based there in the UK. She's a content creator, and she was saying something. She said she has a program where she can teach you ABCD. She needs you to look for high ticket products. We already source that. You don't have to start looking for something. I was watching, and honestly, I'm like, imagine going to start looking for high ticket products that is well sought after. She mentioned it, well sought after. If you follow content creators, you will know who I'm talking about, because she just put that video out, because she's doing a class that she's going to teach you. She needs you to get product partnership of high ticket products that is, you know, well sought after. We already have all of those things already for you. You will see those structures that I mentioned, those three pillars. You'll see it in our webinar. But for you to know in depth, you need to pay the 149. So you don't know what my business is about if you only watch webinar and you are already deciding what my business is about without paying the 149 US dollars. You don't know anything, because most people that take that further step of paying the 149 US dollar, they see in depth. Oh, so this is it. They see the compensation plan. Yeah, I won't be sitting here if the compensation plan is not robust. I will not be sitting here if I know that I probably won't get my. I'm sitting here because I know that one business contract can replace my salary. Like, it depends on which business contract. So one business contract can actually double my salary. Yes, I grew my business to that stage. By the way, I did not. This is not a get rich quick. Just like I say, go and watch the webinar. If you see the structure, you know that okay. A lot of you say I'm not social media person. Who is social media person? Me, I was maybe I wasn't that introvert, but I'm not a social media person. I cannot bring my face out like this before. But now, uncle, who that one help? All the stand where I get sciatica. Who that one help? Nearly this sleep disc. No my baby this for 2 weeks. My husband was carrying me. He was laughing for me. Somebody even say, hey, your husband will leave you. This one that you're already dependent. Hey, Jesus. But the man is still with me, right? He's still here. He has not left me. Before God now took control. The moment God took control like this, I say, I need to give myself brain. Yeah, and that's because, I prayed, I looked for what I could do aside from my nursing, and I put in time and effort, and I know that this is where I want to be. I had open mind. I gave myself to learn. I learned. I learned, like, and now I'm helping people to also do the same. I mentor and I coach people in my business community, in our tribe. I volunteer to help people with Facebook ad setup. Where would I have known that if not for this business? I didn't pay for any of those. I learned it here in the training. I was just a regular nurse like you. Go to work 12 hours, do agency, do at the end of the day, taxman slash it. At least they still get something. That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. I did some sales, some low ticket sales. Maybe I sold one, some of them expired, so I could not do all those things anymore. When I saw this business opportunity, I didn't have to sell. I did not have to start carrying products or stocking products and I saw the system that is a unique system that can never be copied by anyone. Oh my God, I keyed into it. And I saw that, okay, there's already high ticket product partnership already sought for me. And I do not have to sell those products. I just said, you know what, this is for me. This is for me. So if you are still out there and, you're thinking I'm not a social media person, how did that one help you? You're not a social media person. All the people that are not social media person. Honestly, I just look at people and like, how can I be so myopic in thinking? Because I see a lot of people out there who are not social. You can see from the way they talk that, wow, and you can a social media person. This person is not a social media person. But they were just there because of the gold in the online space. A lot of us are not social media person though. Some of us say we are not good in English. We just, we are just trying. Some of us did IELTS, yeah, we can only multiple, triple, quadruple times before we passed it. So it's not like it's by criteria or by qualification. No, it's your ability to grow. I was saying to somebody, I said, look, whichever way you want to start your business, whether you start big, small, it is your ability to grow that really matters. It's your mindset. Even if you start with the biggest package, you have your shop full of stuff. You have traditional shop, you pack all of the Milo or the Indomie and everything. The shop, bam, 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 like the one in. If you don't have the right mindset, if you're not, open to learning, you don't know how to market, you don't tell people about your product, you just have it in your store. They will all expire. They will expire and you throw them in the bin. Owó bá jóná. But what I'm saying to you is, against 2026, get something for yourself. You don't have a side hustle. It's a sin. If you don't have side hustle in this world that we are now, in this economy, this type of economy, you don't have a side hustle, you don't have something you are doing, please go and sign up on my website. Watch webinar. Pay 149 before you even call me, please, because you are already making me to be upset. If you don't have a side hustle, you are crossing into 2026. Tomorrow is crossover night. If you are crossing over tomorrow to 2026, by the grace of God, go and sign up. Watch our webinar. Pre-register with $149. See if it's a fit for you. Don't judge by business by watching 3 hours, 90 minutes webinar that gave you the overview of our business. You say, what about? About. What do you know? We are accomplishing something we're partnering with. How long have they been? That's what some persons used to tell me. I was like, seriously, God bless you. All right, my people, that's what I have for you today. If you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Felicia Bossede Akintola. I'm a mom, a wife, a registered nurse in the UK. I'm originally from Nigeria, and I run this amazing digital business. I'm a digital business mentor and coach, and I help everyday people. Someone once asked me, I always share this here. Who is everyday people? Everyday people is people with no drama. You just want to come and see what is possible. Those are everyday people. You're working so hard, you want to start cutting down how much you work, but without sacrificing the income. Those are everyday people. You want to build legacy. You want to go beyond. You want to leave a great legacy tree for your children. Those are everyday people. Those are the people I help to start a business online. It's going to be a business in your name. Of course, I'm going to be your mentor and your coach, but then it's going to be your own business. So you must be open to learning. There is considerable amount of learning to be done in everything new that you're doing. Even if you open shop, you open turkey shop, you need to know, how is the turkey market? How does it work? You need to go and learn from your neighbors and say, oh, me, I want turkey and everything. How do we do it? Like, if this happen and this, you need to know. I remember in those days when we used to still buy fish for ceremony, like we will go and consult our yeleja, the one that are in our church, and say, Bola Reja to Shekiniti, my chief to buy tilapia and all of those things. They will tell us, and they will tell us, okay, this is the time that you can get it at certain rate or certain percentage reduction and all of those things. So everything you want to do in life, you need considerable amount of learning. So if you're open to learning, you want to learn new things, you want to start earning. Even as you're learning, you earn as you're learning, right? Even from your startup, you still earn from you starting a business. How amazing! Depending on where you start from, by the way. So it's just there. Go onto my website, and thank you, Frank. Thank you, Claudia. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. Thank you for watching. Please let me know where you're watching from. It's just to know, how global I am, and our time difference as well, and also to connect with you. Thank you. So yes, that's what I do. Help you to start a business in the online space, because that's where the world is going now. To create, extra source of income for you that can eventually maybe replace your 9 to 5. Yes. This business can replace your 9 to 5. So if you only watch 90 minutes webinar, you did not pre-register, and you are saying, I already know what the business is about. I pity you. Thank you. I already got an inquiry. I'm going to respond now. So do have an amazing afternoon. It's been an awesome 34 minutes, 52 seconds with you. And I'll see you tomorrow by the grace of God. God bless you.